straight into it.
Is it streaming yet?
We are live on channel YouTube. Please do not say the N-word.
No.
You said it. Banging my curtain across, so I've got a little bit more.
I need to mute that. I forgot that because usually I don't have to mute the YouTube video because obviously we do it on a phone call because on Discord it's going through. I've just had the YouTube thing going through, so I just muted that. But yeah, we are live. It seems to be working. We'll see how it goes.
So, if you didn't tune in last night, or if you're watching this in the future because it's on the internet forever, if you haven't seen Crusade Battle 2. There's two parts of that because we had internet problems. Well, I had internet problems, so me. But so spoilers from here on out. If you haven't watched it, go watch that. Stop watching now and go watch that and then come back.
Yeah,
but so spoiler review over. There's now spoilers from here on out. The Grey Knights triumphed for the second time in a row. Nothing against, like, obviously Drukhari. Just not trying to gloat.
Poor roll.
Poor rolls.
Do you know what? It was such a close game for the first 3 rounds. And then the 4th round, I just had bad rolls. Poor rolls. And rolls is what makes Warhammer an exciting game. It doesn't matter how powerful your army is, how good your strategy is. You could do a 1,000-point army versus a 500-point army. And if you've got poor rolls as the 1,000-point army, the 500-point army could easily win.
Yeah. It's just how it goes.
So it was a close game. Alex played clever. He kept one unit in cover, so there was no point me ever trying to shoot at it, and kept his big units out, which my poison weapons couldn't do much against. Managed to get into melee with them. Did quite a bit of damage whilst in melee.
As soon as you were in melee, you were turning the tide. You just couldn't get into melee with enough things at the going. But as soon as you were in melee, you dominated.
Yeah.
Like, I was just lucky on the last bit. So when you push Sanjeev, I was lucky enough to be able to keep, like, it was saved in your rolls. But if you'd have got all those rolls off and right, Sanjeev was gone.
Yeah.
100%.
And your Dreadnought, that'd have been your Dreadnought and your Sanjeev guy dead. He on the Relic. Now, I'm not saying that I still would have won because it would have been your turn to then, psychic shoot.
Yeah. I am a heavy still.
Yeah, so, it was a close game. It was a lot closer than the first game. But you played the first game very well. You forced me to push up when I didn't want to. Whereas this game, I didn't. I pushed up when I wanted to.
Yeah. If anything,
but
I think I should have pushed around earlier. I know you can't charge and push, but I think that's what you needed to kind of do was possibly bring in a second transport instead then to get them in.
Possibly. I did have a transport on my battle order that my incubi could be in, but that would have made it either over the limit, or if I took another unit out to bring them in, I'd have been under the limit.
I would have been under by 2, but obviously I got my battle honors put me up to 50.
Yeah, so we shall see. Wait, the battle honors increase power?
Yes.
Fair enough.
They increase it by...
I've not got one yet, so I don't know.
They increase it by +1. So, well, +1 if you're 10 and under. Power rating 10 and under. Anything above 10 or 10 and up, I think, I'll double check, is +2 for every battle honor. Because you get a battle trait with your battle honor, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So obviously, if I've got one of mine is he has an extra 6 inches to a range of a flamer, which is auto hit, putting it to 18 inches. That's almost sniper level, depending on the map size and where it is. Do you know what I mean? Sniping on an auto hit is a bit overpowered.
Yeah. So. I'm just wondering as well, actually, we might have made a mistake yesterday. You get crusade points every time you get a battle honor as well, don't you?
Yes.
So, if you ended up with more crusade points than me,
I think
I should have had more CP. Oh, no, we worked out because you worked it out before the game because my Archon has both a Relic and a Warlord trait. That's 2 crusade points, and I think it worked out at the same anyway.
No, you would have got 1 extra, but then we realised you should have got the 2 extra.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I completely forgot about that, but yeah, you should have had 1 extra, because I've got 2 more than you, I believe. Now. So you've got 2, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've got 4.
Yeah, so I should have had
So
2.
if the difference is 2, then you're half the difference.
Half it, yeah.
So 1. So you would have had the extra 1, which would have put you up to 1. But yeah, then you had the extra 1 because of the not knowing the codex that changed at that point. So let's go. So we need to.
Oh.
I haven't got the rolls on screen, and I'm not going to because that's effort. Because I have to make a whole new bloody thing.
Yeah. You rolled for the last battle, so shall I roll for this one?
Wait. I might be able to. Let me go on. We're gonna change quickly while I copy something. And so I don't know how to keep it on a scene and edit another scene. So we're on just Warhammer. So give me a minute. We've just disappeared. Just while I copy roll. No, it won't work. So I need to get everything else open. So it does not work properly. So we're back to
Never mind.
So I get roll 20 up. So I could possibly get the rolls up. Give me a second. Yeah, give me 1 second before we start rolling. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, we've just froze on the stream. Yeah, we just froze on the stream. Is that because...
Oh, it's because you're cutting things out. Yeah, you take cutting things in and out.
Yeah, so we just froze. We're going to be freezing momentarily. Oh, it's freezing whenever I don't have Discord open now, but it wasn't a minute ago. What the fuck? So
this is why you don't change things when it's already working.
I know. Just give me a minute. Window capture. I'm adding shit live. Roll 20. Boom. Okay. This is just for the roll. So, people are seeing this edit live. Douche. So I probably need that much just so we can see. Bang that there, bang me up there, bang you up there. At least we can see the rolls. So if I open that now, we should be all good. Should be.
Happy days. Right, does this mean I can roll now?
Should be.
Yeah, sound right. So the last fight was called the Relic, so if it's the exact same, we're not doing it.
No, we're going to pick a new one.
We will re-roll. So, first I'll roll a d6 to see what army size we're doing. On a... Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh no, yeah, sorry, so because there's 4... where'd you roll? Yeah, so we rolled a d4, didn't we, first, to see whether it was what size it was. So on a 1, it's a max power level of 25, so it's a combat patrol.
Oh,
on a 2,
wait. What's 3? Is 3 100?
Yeah.
What's 4?
4 is 150.
Okay, so let's just do a D3 and class it as 100 because we're not reaching 100 yet, are we?
No, that's a good point.
So we'll class it as 100.
Roll. On D3. It is a 3.
3, so that is 100.
It's
So that is
100.
everything we have.
So strike force.
Okay.
So we have 6 strike force missions. So I'll roll a D6.
Rattle off the names. What
So we've got supplies from above.
Okay.
Which I'll load it up and see what it does. So, supplies from above, valuable supplies are being delivered in slow fall drop canisters. You must secure the landing sites. They are hard to judge from the ground, so your forces must be ready to react and secure them while driving the enemy away from these locations.
Oh, so there's going to be a few objectives, and I guess we hold them at one point, so it randomly drops, or is that just for the story?
That's just what it says on the mission briefing. If we end up getting that one, read what it is. The second one is called Narrow the Search.
Ooh.
Which several ammo stores have been identified in the area, but orbital scanners are still locating a large hidden weapons cache. You must secure the area while they narrow their scans to its exact location, for it is hidden by a destructive null field. The enemy is hunting it too, however, and must be intercepted and destroyed before they can discover its final location.
I still like the sound of the first one so far.
Yeah. We then have Cut Off the Head.
Cut off the head.
Our commanders were gathering for crucial tactical meetings when battle was joined. Our leaders must survive to preserve the information they carry, or else transmit it back to headquarters while preventing the enemy commanders from doing so. That one sounds like there's going to be a lot of actions to do stuff.
It does, it does. I'm just moving my mic because I've got a dog on screen now, and people like dogs.
Clickbait! The fourth one is called Retrieval. This is like an attack from the defender zone.
Ooh, so far I'm liking the first one.
A trusted ally transporting a rare artifact was wounded behind enemy lines before losing consciousness. The courier hid their cargo. The defender must attempt to find the courier and stabilize them. They will be a valuable asset should they be healed to rejoin your forces. The attacker must seek and interrogate the courier to discover the location of the transported relic.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like the sound of that.
That's a good one.
What was that? That was 4 or 5?
That was the fourth one.
Fifth what?
Called Retrieval. So 5 is called Raise and Ruin. You are fighting for control of key strategic assets scattered throughout this region to secure superior supply lines. However, while seizing these locations is undoubtedly valuable, destroying those crucial to your enemy is more important still, and will likely bring victory. Oh, so that one sounds like you've got to hold your own objectives while destroying the enemies.
Ooh, okay.
That's what it sounds like. I'm not reading the mission rules or anything further. I'm just reading the mission briefing.
Yeah, we'll read the mission rules of what we're actually doing.
Yeah.
But so far, I'm excited for a 1 and 4. 1 and 4 is what I want to do. I'm hoping for. So what's number 6?
Final one is called Ambush. Now this is quite an exciting one. So I've just had a look on the map. The attacker's deployment zone has 2 either side, and the defenders have 1 in the middle.
Oh, what is it, like 12-inch middle?
So the defender gets 10 inches, 10-inch deployment zone from the middle, and then so 5 either side, and then 12 inches from the edge of the defender's deployment zone is where the attacking deployment zone starts either side.
Okay. I like the sounds of that one. So I'm hoping for a 6, and what we'll do is we'll roll off to see who actually gets to attack and defend. Who gets to pick?
Yeah. So this one is called the ambush. The attacker's forces aim to catch an enemy convoy in a trap, but their foe is ahead of schedule. Not all of the ambush traps are in position. The attacker must choose whether to strike now with the element of surprise or wait until their full force has arrived.
Okay, I like that. I like the sound of that one. I do like the sound of that one. I think with that one, it also makes sense for the story for any of us to be there. Do you know what I mean? Like, after your 2 losses, you're also launching a surprise attack. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's dead of night. Oh yes, we'll get a darker green, put like a tinge over it, like a darker green for the grass or whatever the thing would be. Do you know what I mean? It's at the dead of night, you're attacking me. Or it's like, I've now gone, right, with this momentum, we're going to launch a sneak attack. Get them while they're sleeping. I like it. So, you need to roll a d6, don't you?
Roll a d6 and see what it is. It's 4.
I wanted 4. Which one was 4?
4 was Recon Patrol.
Okay. So what do we do?
Recon... this is going to be an odd deployment to make as well, because it's either corner.
I like the corner ones, though. Is it the corner with the centre cut out as well?
Yeah.
I like the corner ones.
So, the mission rules for this... so again, I'll reread the mission briefing. You have been detailed to conduct vital reconnaissance in no man's land. But enemy patrols are also operating in this area. Hey, have I clicked on the right one? I don't remember reading that one before. Bear with me, people. I might have been reading the wrong one.
So what we
100 power level. 100 power level is is Strike Force. Sorry, I clicked on Insurgent, not Strike Force. So Retrieval. Sorry. So a trusted ally transporting a rare artifact was wounded behind enemy lines before losing consciousness. The courier hid their cargo. The defender must attempt to find the courier and stabilize them. They will be a valuable asset should they be healed to rejoin your forces.
Okay.
The attacker must seek and interrogate the courier to discover the location of the transported relic. So the mission rules. So again, this one has an attacker and a defender, so we'll roll off to see who's what.
Mm-hmm.
Objective markers. The players alternate placing 6 objective markers on the battlefield one at a time, starting with the attacker. Objective markers can be placed anywhere that is wholly within the attacker's deployment zone. Is more than 6 inches away from a battlefield edge and more than 9 inches away from any other objective marker. So, search site is an action. One unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of their movement phase if it is within range of an objective marker. The action is completed at the end of your turn. This action is successfully completed. Roll 1d6, adding 1 to the result for each other search site action that has been completed by both players during the battle. On a 6-up, you have discovered the location of the courier. Remove all other objective markers from the battlefield. Otherwise, remove the objective marker you have just searched from the battlefield. So you gain victory points as followed. Area search. The player earns 10 victory points each time a unit from their army successfully completes the search site action. The player earns 10 bonus victory points if it was a unit from their army that has discovered the location of the courier. Courier secured. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 20 victory points if they control the courier objective marker.
So what's this one called again, sorry?
Retrieval.
I was having a little look on me phone.
So it's a crusade mission, strike force, retrieval. It's strike force, isn't it?
So what does a victor get? If that's victor, then after the battle they can select one character unit from their army took part in the battle, and that can gain battle honours and give that character 1 crusade relic. Make sure you note on the thingy's card, increase points accordingly. Okay.
So obviously, if you don't have the points, the battle, if you don't have the power supply for it, you can't add it.
Well, you can add it because we're doing the 100 at the end.
Oh, yeah.
But it's more the fact that, like, so if I increase, so I'm on an 11 for this one now. So if I increase him 1 more, it's going to cost me 2, which will put me to 13. Yeah. So that is where it's going to get dangerous.
So, yeah, you'd have to make sure that you've got the supply limit. What I would say is you can still get the character, but he can't be added to your order of battle until you've got enough supply limit to actually use him in battle.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I get what you mean now. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the defender. If the defender is the victor, after the battle, the victor can add 1 new character to their order of battle. When they do so, they can, as long as it's one that can be given a warlord trait, they can use either the warlord trait, relic, or specialist reinforcement requisition on that character for free.
Where does it say that?
He can. If the defender is the victor, then after the battle, before the next battle, the victor can add 1 new character into unit to their order of battle. If they have sufficient supply limit, and they do so, they can use either the warlord trait, relic, or specialist reinforcement requisition on that character for free.
That's good. So
still have to increase the power rating and crusade points, but yeah.
So it'll be a roll off. So when we go to start it on Monday, roll off a deployment chooses defender or attacker. Is that just
either that first? Or I've just thought because of the story.
Because I don't know what I want to do because I need to build my army that way.
Yeah, well, the courier, as you won the last battle with the relic, the courier could have that relic.
So I'll be the attacker.
Well, you'd be the defender because you're trying to defend the.
No, but I've already got that relic, so I won.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, so you're trying to defend it.
It makes sense.
But this isn't a relic, is it? This is a thingy. So it could be you've passed that relic on to someone else, or we'll decide. I mean, that's just for the story. That's just thinking of the story to keep going with what we've already done.
Yeah, we've got till Monday to think of a story.
Yeah.
So we are on Monday between 7 and 8 doing the Crusade mission Strike Force Retrieval. It is Aiden's turn to build the map and defences.
Yep. So we'll see how well that goes.
There's nothing saying you can't put them in buildings and stuff. So you have what is that, a building? You can have an objective marker in a building. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously we pick where the marker goes, so it means that we can place it in a building or next to the building.
Yeah.
So that is pretty good. I'm reading the next one.
Oh.
Where's one you're on about? Oh, it's one deployment zone in the middle.
That's called ambush. It's
yeah. So it's 2 small deployment zones and thingy. So we'd need, if we're doing that one, we'd need a lot of fortifications in that one. But anyway, let's get to figuring some stuff out. So, how do we award victory points?
So, what, for the fight we've just done?
Yeah, I'm going to get Wikipedia open so I can read it on my phone as well.
The relic. So, the victor bonus. After the battle, the victor selects one character unit from their army that took part in the battle. Obviously, we've already decided what the relic is because we made a homebrew one for the story.
Yes. Finding relic is crusade points go up. I'm going to keep it on, but I have... So I could choose, what is it, a character. So I had 3 characters. So I could choose one of them. I will let you know by Monday if I don't know what I'm doing, how I'm building this army yet.
Yep.
So I have to look at the... Because obviously it's key psychic powers. Yours was easy. Yours is going on him. Just added to his. Mine is who the fuck it's going to go to. Have I just picked up all my fucking Adeptus Soraro ones as well? Please don't fucking say I have. Do. Grey Knights. Grey Knights. Grey Knights. Grey Knights. Grey Knight. Grey Knights. Oh, I was really doing my inconsistency whether I've wrote Grey Knight or Grey Knights. Relatus.
Ooh, they've killed a total of 3 units, which means they get an extra XP point as well.
Yes. Oh, so I need to open. I've already got it open. So that was.
So what were your 2 agendas again, Alex? And how do you gain experience points from there?
So my agendas have not saved, but I can tell you my agenda was the psychic tally. I remember that one. So let me just open my thingy.
Move this one to one side because the one I'll add all is up at the end.
What did I call it? Crusade Relic Aftermath. There we go. So yeah, for some reason the relic thing isn't saved. What my actual agendas were, but my agendas was so I keep a psychic tally, and I believe the victor. I'll get it up now. I think it was one of the normal ones. So Crusade agendas. Where's agendas? It's bold. It's big and bold. Big and bold. Where's agendas? Where's agendas?
Are you looking up?
Crusade mission packs. Agendas. Wasn't assassin. It was a psychic one. Was it shadow? Secure the area. Search for the architect. Deploy vox relays. Nope.
It was whenever a psychic power went off, they got...
Lord of the Warp.
It was the tally, wasn't it?
Keep a Lord of the Warp tally for each of your army. Add 1 to that unit's Lord of the Warp tally each time it successfully manifests a psychic power, or denies a psychic power, or completes a psychic action. Reset a Lord of the Warp tally to 0 when they suffer powers of warp. That happened twice? No, once.
Yeah. No, it happened twice because you...
Oh yeah, it's reset them, yeah.
Did it. One of them I denied,
yeah,
one was you doing it yourself.
Yeah. The unit from your army that has the highest Lord of the Warp tally gains 2 experience points, unless they're all 0, in which case no experience points from this agenda. If 2 or more units are tied, you can select one of them to gain. And the one who got the most one was the Tech Marine. He managed to land the most. He got 3, everyone else got 2 or 1 because of the reset. So Tech Marine. Bloody hell, Tech Marine. So he gets... Let me just bloody find my pen. So, because I'm marking at the top. So his experience points are going up by how many did I say? Sorry. 2. 2 experience points. So he is currently on 9 experience points.
Nice.
So
Don't forget as well, for every unit that was destroyed,
By that
you need
character. By a
no,
model,
like
isn't it?
every one of your units that's been destroyed, you have to roll the battle scar.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that towards the end.
Yeah.
We'll sort out experience for the ones that we get now. So what do I get for every time they kill someone with like a ranged weapon or something? Unless it's a fatality? Nothing?
So I think it's for every third unit that model has killed. That you get.
What's it under?
Where is it?
The battle, crusade cards, requisitions, rank.
Experience. Yeah, experience. So you gain 1 experience point for being in the battle. Gain 1 experience point for every third enemy that unit is destroyed in total. So across the 2 battles we've currently had.
Okay, so Sanjeev killed 4, so he gets 1.
And then you gain 3. You then pick 1 to be marked for greatness. 1 unit to be marked for greatness that gains another 3 experience points.
Do I get the 2 because I won, or was that a thing on the last one?
That was just the last one. The victor bonus. This one was getting the relic.
Okay, so Sanjeev is now on 9 as well, because he gets 1 for every 3 kills. Gains for this battle, that unit gains 3 experience. Wait. A unit gains 1 experience for every third enemy it is destroyed in total. Pure Sanjeev killed 4, and so basically Sanjeev only killed things, and my Purifier only killed things enough to get the bonuses.
Fair enough.
No, Sanjeev didn't get the bonus. They only got Purifier only got 2. If they could have got the 3rd off, then yeah.
So for me, my Archon obviously gets 1. So my 2.
My other agenda.
Yeah, go on.
I'll let you find it. Sorry, no. If I do that, I'll get that open. Sorry, I was fucking miles away. I believe it is a Grey Knight agenda, so let me get the Grey Knights up quickly. Grey Knights, agendas, Crusade rules, agendas. No witnesses. At the end of the battle, if there are no models from your opponent's army on the battlefield, and there are no models other than Grey Knights units remaining, or Grey Knights and or Dome Malleus, but I don't know what that is yet, units remaining on the battlefield, each Grey Knight unit from your army that is on the battlefield gains 3 experience points. So who do I have on? I have my Razorback. So wait, so Sanjeev gets 3. Is it 3? They gain 3 experience. So Sanjeev gets 3 because he's on. So that puts him to 10, 11, 12. Who else is on? Tech Marine, he gets 3. So again, 10, 11, 12. Was my Dreadnought about?
Yes, he still was. He had 1 wound remaining.
So he gets 3. Bloody hell. 1, 2, 3. Purifier squads, they were still alive. Bloody hell. Fair enough. They get 3, and then my Razorback has added this shit 3. And then everyone gets 1 for being in the battle, whether they're destroyed or not, don't they?
Yeah.
So I'll go and add those ones now. Did you end up murdering Thessalian Crow? You did.
Yeah, I did.
So
right at the end. 1. Who do I want to mark for greatness? Let's mark you for greatness, so you get 3. Oh! Because of my thingy as well.
Put you on 5. You get your little 1, mate.
All witches gain. Just witch troops. Each witch is unit as part of your crusade.
Strike squad goes up to 5. Blank, and then back to you. You already had yours added. So, what's the next rank level up? It's 16, isn't it? Or is it 20 odd?
So 0 to 5 you're battle ready, 6 to 15 you're bloodied, 16 to 30 you're battle hardened.
So I'm bloodied, so 16. I can get 2 of my things to 16.
Nice.
Oh, but then it would increase them by another 1 for one of them and 2 for the other. So I will figure that out and I will let you know. But
Right.
so the only experience points I have left to offer is that mark for greatness, so I get an extra 3. That's all I have to figure out. And who I'm giving the relic to. So let me make a note of that.
True. So I'm gonna give that one to you.
Make it on my phone. So oosh. So pick marked for. What happens if they get marked for greatness too much, or is there a limit to it, or what?
No, there's no limit. It doesn't say.
It just tells you how many times they've done
it.
Picked marked for greatness.
I don't know actually. Yeah, because you've got to mark down, haven't you?
Give the relic to. It might be also you can backtrack how many.
The following units never gain experience points, so can never.
What fucking units never gain experience points?
So named characters. So for example, in my case, if I bought somebody in like Drukhari,
yeah, they can't gain experience.
They can't gain experience points. Swarms and drones.
Fortification. Experience points at all.
Following units can never gain experience points and so can never gain battle honours. They also they do automatically pass any out of action tests as well. So if they die, they can never occur.
Okay, so I've got to take one off Castellian Crow then, because he's a named.
Oh. So named characters, swarms.
Drones would make sense. That'd be OP for town.
Yeah.
Drones definitely make some sort of sense.
Okay. And there's things called summoned units. I don't think we've come across any of these.
No,
these are units that are added to your army during the battle, but are not permanently added to your order of battle.
Ooh. So they can't get experience. That makes sense.
Wonder if I'm not seeing anywhere that says there's a limit on how many times they can be marked for greatness. You've just got to keep track of it.
Fair enough.
I can't remember who I marked for greatness on my first one. I can remember who I marked for greatness on my first one. That's why they've got more XP than everyone else.
I literally just wrote greatness at the bottom and put a tally of 1. So then,
yeah, that's what I've done.
So, we figured out I've got 3 requisitions to upgrade mine by 15 for this next battle. I don't know who I'm bringing in. Not a clue who I'm bringing in. I think, like I said, I'm going to look at the other armies in the Imperium and see what psychers can get brought in. Because I've got that +2 because of my relic, I could bring a patrol detachment and then just basically start with the standard.
Yeah.
So that's no problem to me. That gives that little boost. But then I do lose those extra 2, but I still can get 1 back per. Is it per phase or per turn?
What, 1 command point?
Yeah. Because I can roll to get it back on a 4.
Oh yeah, it's per turn. Yeah, because we found out the other day, didn't we, that you can only gain one command point at the start of your command phase per turn, and be refunded 1 per turn. So
So fair enough. That is sound.
Yeah.
So we get 1 bit.
Is that you sorted?
I think I'm sorted.
It's gone for everything, yeah.
What do you need to do?
So, well, I'll tell people what my agendas are. So the first agenda was Reaper. So, unit in your army that has the highest combat tally of enemy units destroyed during the battle earns 2 extra experience points. If 2 or more units are tied, I get to choose which ones get the experience points.
Any tied?
And I chose, yes, I did, my blue witches that stayed alive. I say stayed alive, that stayed alive the longest. And my Cabalite warriors both tied. So I gave it to my witches because I marked my Cabalite warriors for greatness.
Okay.
My other agenda was called Take Credit, which I had on the last one as well. I've remembered as well that my witches also gained an extra XP on my territory.
Yes.
So take credit for every 2 experience points gained by other units. My Archon receives... Yeah, so I'm going to do this on my Archon because he's my Ascendant Lord. Every 2 experience points gained by other units, that character gains 1 experience point to a maximum of 4. And if the character is an Ascendant Lord, for every 5 experience points gained by other units, I gain 1 raid spoil point. So I'm going to go through and mark them off because that's quite a few XP that I've been able to dish out to people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then you have to roll for your raid, don't you? What you get.
It depends. If I end up with 3 raid spoil points,
Yeah.
I don't have to spend them on a territory. I've got other things I can spend it on. Or if I've got 3 raid spoil points, then I can pick a actual.
Spend 3 on the territory.
Yeah, I can spend 3 and pick the territory, or spend 1 to roll for it. I'm sure that's where. Yeah, so if your order of battle, 3 raid spoil points. If your order of battle contains an Ascendant Lord Archon unit, once after each battle you can spend 3 raid spoil points to select 1 territory. So I can either spend 3 to get 1, spend 1 to randomise it, or I've got other things I can pick as well. So just going to go through and mark off. So 1, how many XP did I get in total? 6. So that gives him 3 straight off the bat. So he can only get 1 more now from these.
Psychona.
6. 8, yep, so he gets the full 4 for that. How many is it for every 5? Was that one, wasn't it?
So now I've got to go 1 by 1 on all the armies on the Imperium to see who the fuck's a
Take credit. Yeah, so for every 5 experience points, so 1.
They have Psychana. What's Psychana?
Oh, that's 5 there. 6. So that's 1 raid spoil point.
I just read the fucking rules, aren't I?
Mark this at the back.
No, their abilities do fuck all. Abilities. Models in this unit have a 4-up influence save. Each one of this unit would lose a wound.
So that's 6. There's another. So he gets 2 raid. Well, I'm up to 2 raid spoil points already. Come on.
Oh shit. The Custodes have got some good anti-psychic things. This unit cannot be targeted or affected by psychic powers.
12.
Each time a psychic attack is taken for a unit, subtract 1 for the total. For each unit of this ability within 18 inches of that unit to a maximum of -3. So they don't really look like they have anything that has.
14. 15. Oh my god, I got perfect 3 raid spoil points. 15.
Oh, so what you picking? Or you're gonna
16.
So you can wait. So you could roll for 3, or you only get 1.
So I could roll. I think I can only do 1 after each battle. You can randomly generate. Oh, I could do it as many times, so I could try and get 3.
Yeah.
Or pick 1.
Pick one. Which one are you picking?
I don't know yet. Need to have a look at. See, my mandrakes, they are going to be so helpful when they get to shoot.
Yeah.
Both times you've gone first and
that's what I'm
picking them off.
So one thing, this has got some keywords I might have to learn, but they have something called Psychana. I think that means they can like go against them. Yeah, because this is a Daughter of Abyss, they can't be targeted by psychic attacks. So I'm just going through one by one, trying to find anyone who has psychic abilities first. What?
I've just found out as well. I have. Where is it? It's just said that I've just read somewhere where I get to roll. I can add 1 to the rolls when determining whether I get a raid spoil. Spoils after battle. In addition to dominate ability, you can also spend raid spoil.
Doesn't look like the Custodes have many.
Oh yeah, so after each battle I also roll a d6 on a 4 up, I gain 1 raid spoil point. I never did that for the last one, so I'll do 2 d6. One's a 6, one's a 2, so I gain an extra raid spoil point.
You're on
So I'm up to 4. So I could pick a territory
and roll.
and roll.
These guys just not like psychers because none of their bloody thingies have them. Right, let me fucking Google. Adeptus Custodes Psycho units. Cycle units? I don't know how you fucking spell psycho, and that's what I fucking do.
Ooh. I'm going. Yeah. I'm going to pick that one, so I'm going to spend my... Oh, hang on, what other stuff can I buy? So I can... Right, so one of them... I can do... actually, I don't think I can do against an army that includes an Ascendant Lord. Your army doesn't include an Ascendant Lord, does it?
No.
No, so there's no point me ever doing that one. So if I win battle against an army that's got another Ascendant Lord in it, I can spend 1 raid spoil point to add to my territory.
Mm.
Oh, so say if you have had another Ascendant Lord, so say if you were the Drukhari as well, and I win, I can spend 1 raid spoil point to go, that territory you've got there you no longer have and I now have.
That's pretty good.
Or I can spend 3 points to get... Or I can spend 1 raid spoil point to give myself an additional agenda.
Ooh.
But don't have that many useful agendas, to be honest.
I know, I'm not liking some of the agendas. Are you rolling any?
So I'm going to spend 3 raid spoil points on one.
Okay.
Which is going to be the... Go on. Black Forge, which is a raidcraft workshop, which allows me to ignore 1 failed out of action test taken for a Drukhari vehicle unit or army.
Okay.
So let me just write that
So
down.
you get to, so 1 failed out of action test.
Yeah, but only for vehicles. So if I fail it, the first one I fail for a vehicle, I can go. And that's after each battle, yeah.
No worries. And then, are you rolling one, or are you keeping this point?
I might roll for one, see what I get.
Since I'm jumping off in about 10 minutes. So if rolling it, we'll do it live. If you're spending it on something, you can just spend it.
Yeah, no, I'll roll for it now. How do I do it again? Roll a d6 on a 1 to 3, use table 1. On a 4 to 5, I just had a notification come through for a Zoom meeting.
Are you meant to be in a meeting?
I have absolutely no idea.
It's coming up to 11:30, so if it's giving you like a 10-minute little warning. Who do you usually talk to on Tuesdays?
Oh, no, it's for tomorrow. It's for tomorrow. It's like giving me like 24 hours notice.
Ah, fair enough. So, right, so if you roll?
So, roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, it's table 1. On a 4 to 6, it's table 2. So 3, that is table 1.
Can you have duplicates?
I can have the same... So I can have like another arena, for example.
Yeah.
But it can't be the exact same one. If it's the exact same one, I get to roll again.
Okay, so what for you on?
Even cannot... Yeah, so if it's the same, I get to re-roll. So I roll D66, so 2d6. The first 6 will be...
Oh, so it's lowest of 11, highest of 66.
66, yeah. I get 61. Oh, what does 61 give me? 61 gives me Crimson Point, which is docks, which after each battle, when rolling to determine if raid spoil points are gained, add 2 to the roll.
Okay.
I'll take that because then that basically means on a 2 up, I'm getting raid spoil point.
Yeah. Oh, so Joe, you can ignore your vehicles. Do you technically have? Does that come in after this battle now? Because you got it after the battle, and it's to see who determined what happened in this battle, isn't it? So you still have to do it for your vehicle for this
I'd
one.
still have to do it for this battle.
But anything after is ignored.
Anything after, yeah. So I'd still, even afterwards, I still roll, and if I fail,
It's just the one that first one's ignored.
yeah.
Or
yeah.
you can choose to ignore one.
Yeah.
So if you're like, oh, I don't care if this one gets it, but this one's good. He got a few battle scars. He needs to.
Yeah.
So what are the rules on battle scars? I'm getting them up now. And while you're finishing off what you're doing, I'll read them out to everyone.
Yep.
Battle scars, battle scars, battle scars. That's battle honours. Relics, warlords, upgrades, knights, characters,
I now
requisitions,
need to...
out of action. So you need to be out of action after a battle. All models from your army that were destroyed in the battle or are restored to your battle armor. Any wounds they have lost are likewise regained. This represents units replenishing their numbers. Wounded warriors return to the fray, and battle tanks being recovered and repaired for their next battle. The only lasting effects are any battle scars units acquired as described below. After the battle, before you've determined the total number of experience, points, you first take an out of action test for each unit in your army.
Oh yeah, because if they fail, they don't gain the experience point.
Ooh.
That's one of the things you can choose.
You do not have a test for that unit. You don't have to test that unit that was destroyed, but it was returned to the battlefield. Only the ones that were destroyed at the end. Taken out of an action test, roll 1d6 for that unit. On a 2 plus the test is passed. If it happens on a 1 the test is fails. You now choose between it loses d6 experience or it gains a battle scar. Battle scars are subtract 1 for your crusade points for each battle scar it has. And then a unit can have one or more battle scars, but it cannot have the same battle scar more than once. A unit cannot have more than once, but on 6 battle scars, you must select the devastating blow result for it. Make a note of each battle scar unit and crusade card has. Subtract 1 from the crusade points for each battle scar it currently has. This means a unit can have a negative number of crusade points.
Yeah.
So for character units, you roll a d6, and it subtracts like 1 for movement. You've got to re-roll hit rolls of 6. This unit cannot perform any actions or psychic actions. Oh, and I need to not get that one. It boosts the wound characteristics of one character model. Can you spend requisition to get rid of him though, can't you?
Yeah, so
So
I think because we've already added all the XP,
it
will have to be a battle scar.
or unless you can figure out which one it is. So I know we all got 3. Right, but okay, so if you want to do so it has to be battle scar then.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them really to lose an experience. How much experience do they lose? It is D6.
And they gain none from the battle they've just had.
Yeah, okay, so I'll do some of my units first, so I'll get my finger up order. If we've paused or anything, it's because I've had to do some stuff, so I'm not really asked. So, Grandmaster and Nemesis, Dread Knight, he was alive. My 2 servitors are 2 separate units, so I'll roll thingy. So the first one, so I'm going to roll 2. First one will be classed as the red, the second one will be classed as the blue.
Yeah, if a unit stayed alive, so like your Sanjeev, you don't need to roll one for him.
So that was the first guy. So, servitors, first one is red, second one is blue. 2 3s, they are fine. And my strike squad, they died. So, strike squad, get 4. They are absolutely, completely fine. Yeah, we keep freezing every now and then, but fuck it. I need to get this done. I need another screen, to be honest. Castellian Crow. 2. Ooh. Got a bit scary. Razorback's still there. Dreadnought's still there. And my Purifier squad is still there. So all mine are A-OK.
Right, I've got loads to roll, so it's up to Alex whether I roll mine off screen and we call it there, or...
Oh no, we'll do it on thingy. Because I've still got enough time.
and sound.
Just as I was saying, so I prioritise the battle scars and all that to see what would happen, and then anything we don't have to roll for, we do it off screen.
So I fucking lost everything. So, Archon. Oh, I've also got to roll because I've gained 2 new raid spoil points. I roll a d6 for both of them. On a 1, assassination attempt is made on my Ascendant Lord, and he gains a battle scar. So there's 3 chances here for my Ascendant Lord to gain a fucking battle scar.
So you got to roll 3d6, any ones. 1.
There's a 1, so he gains a fucking battle scar.
Oh, what's he got to roll for? So if we go to battle scars, what is he classed as?
He's a character.
So, character units, he has to roll a d6. What does he get?
Have a look. 6. Oh my god, that's a good one. If a unit has any other abilities, the range of it is reduced by 3.
While it has a battle scar, if a unit has no aura abilities on its data sheet, then it's unaffected by the aura abilities of any friendly units. Ooh. So what does this go down from? I think it's a 6, isn't it, from playing against this?
Yeah, it goes down from a 6 to a 3.
And you got 2 requisitions, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you could take that.
Of course I get the poor fucking rolls.
Well,
always the case.
Out of 3 chances to get one, it was fair enough.
Yeah,
There's a 1
true.
in 6 chance on 3, so fair enough.
Right. So
one.
now from a succubus, she's good. Troops. I like warriors. They're good. Oh my god, 3 6s in the run.
Yeah, he's making up for it.
Oh yeah. My blue witches. Oh, that got a bit touchy.
It's a bit scary, especially when you don't see a 4, 5, or a 6. Like, ah!
Yeah. Red witches.
Oh!
They take 1.
What have they got? What are they classed as?
They are.
So they are not a vehicle, a character, a monster. So
Yeah,
they're
any
other.
other unit.
Ooh, let's see what they get.
Oh, I forgot. I also have my own bloody battle scar things that you can pick from.
Ooh.
Crusade battle scars. Character unit only. Each time an attackers.
I'd say you could choose. Yeah, say right now you could choose to change your character's one and re-roll it if you wanted to.
It's not a re-roll. It's this.
Oh, so they could either have that or what you
Yeah.
rolled.
Warrior has become jaded. Oh. Each time an attack is allocated to this damage, half to this model. So this is an odd battle scar because 1 point of it is in my favour. So I half the damage characteristics of attacks made against that model. But the second half is I cannot use the power from pain ability.
Ooh. So minimum of 1 damage constantly against someone with multiple wounds, or no power from pain, so no charge in advance. No, does he get the invuln save from power of pain?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I might pick that one.
So if you can't decide, do odds and evens.
I'm gonna pick that one.
So so your Archon has no power from pain.
So my Archon has no power from pain.
Ooh, I might make a note of that myself to target that little cunt. So what's his save normally?
Got a 2-up invuln.
Ah, but then after the 1.
But after that, it's then a 4.
Okay, so anything from 2 or 3, you're kind of gone then, aren't you?
Then if I'm halving the damage.
True, but it's still a minimum of 1, so it can be whittled down. Do you know what I mean? If I've got like say my purifiers, 20 shots on 1, it's pretty mad. So who did you get to? Your blue witches now, isn't it?
So my blue witches survived. It was me red witches.
Oh, red witches. So
which took the battle wound. What's the battle wound that I can give them on here? When determining the ability is granted by
cannot select. You must always randomise it and subtract 1 from the toughness and leadership. Or what's the one? Yeah.
So yeah, you either have to pick roll or that one.
Ooh. I am going to roll this one on the normal table.
Okay.
Gives me a 4.
Ah, not
Shell
too
shock. That's not too bad. Subtract 1 from leadership and combat attrition.
So what's their leadership now?
It's 8 going down to 7, I think.
Oh.
The thing that's annoyed me there was I wanted to take them off, so I'm gonna have to spend requisition points to do shit here now. Why is it like Warhammer's just like, you want to do this?
Here's all your shit you can't do.
Yeah. Like,
Then
it's only ever against me.
So you can either keep them and then get your army to full strength and then take them off with a requisition next time, or lose a requisition and have a under strength quotation marks army.
Yeah. My dark artillery, my raider is fine. Venom didn't take part in this battle. Oh, I fucking hate this game. Mandrakes.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck
They
off.
fucking deserve it. Cheeky little cunts getting in my face, sitting there, cocky little pricks.
They've done absolutely fuck all. They've done absolutely fuck all.
Is there any other unit?
State.
Or are they monsters?
They would be classed as any other unit, and I don't get them on here because they're blade for hire. So I'm gonna have to roll for it. Oh, fuck off. I fucking hate this. How many 1s does Roll20 want to fucking give me?
In it. 3, so
I
that's
rolled a
any other
fucking
unit.
3. Battle weary. They cannot perform actions or psychic actions and cannot gain more than 1 experience point at the end of the battle for any reason.
Oh shit.
Why is it, right? All the units I've gone, I might take them off to bring another unit in. Roll20's gone, fuck you.
They have, to be honest. But you've also got to subtract 1 from its crusade point, so they can be negative as well.
Yep. Right, my incubi, please don't be another fucking 1. If it's another 1, I'm closing down Roll20 and fucking off. Oh, thank fuck for that.
How many other units you got?
I've got my Scourges left. Please don't be a fucking 1. Oh, it's a 4 there, okay. Fuck's sake, what a load of bollocks.
Hey, but at least you're guaranteed a few extra stratagems, because obviously when you're adding your crusade points, they're going to be minus at first, so you add them all up, then you take all your minuses off.
Yeah.
So at least you're going to be guaranteed a few, minimum 2 extra command points even. So that's not too bad. So, because how many requisitions do you have? 2, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got 2.
So you've got 2 requisitions. So we'll explain how we've spent our requisitions and who I've added the relic to and everything when we come to Monday. Obviously, we might discuss it in between, but we'll do that when it comes to Monday. So yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot though.
Yeah, no worries.
So I will be thanking everyone for watching.
If anyone did watch this one,
you never know. It's on the internet forever. It saves as a video on demand. So people might watch this in the future to figure out what's happening. I think we should make this a bit of a regular thing. Instead of doing it right after, so then we can have the longer battle, especially as they get bigger. We can fuck off to bed and then come straight back and then just jump straight in and just do this in the morning. And most of my driving lessons are finishing at 10. If they don't, we go to 9. So,
sound, I'm up for that.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for whatever. Subscribe, flick your bell end, whatever you need to do so you know we've done something.
Roll20, stop shitting on the Drukhari. Like, honestly, even when we're not in a battle, my rolls are still like, no, 1s, 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 fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Do you want to start rolling for D&D on Roll20 then?
I know, yeah. I'll fucking help you, I won't it with, my fucking plus 19 to stealth. The only way I can fail is a nat 1.
That's what Roll20 is like. It's like, don't worry, DM. Don't worry, we've got your back. We've got your back. So, thank you all for watching. We will see